everybody, it's me Maddie and welcome to a new YouTube video. So today's video I have a very exciting announcement. The thumbnail and the title kind of give it away. Well, not kind of. They literally say the announcement. So I guess there's no need for me to beat around the bush because now you know that I'm doing the 75 hard challenge. Well, me and my boyfriend. If you never heard of the 75 hard and you don't know what it is, it's a 75-day challenge with 7 rules that you have to follow for the full 75 days. You have to do 2 workouts a day, minimum 45 minutes each. One of your workouts has to be outside. You have to follow some sort of diet, clean eating, no alcohol or cheat meals. You have to be sober and follow the meal plan for the full 75 days. You have to drink 1 gallon of water every single day. You have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. And you have to take a progress picture every single day for 75 days. I found this challenge through TikTok, actually. I saw a TikToker named Reagan. Her is Reagan777 on TikTok, and she did the 75 hard challenge. After watching her do it, I just saw a big shift in mindset and body, and I thought it would be a great thing for me to try to push myself. I've always wanted to be in the gym and be consistent, but I've always had a hard time staying committed. So I think that devoting myself to the 75-day challenge will prove to me that I can keep doing it. I need to learn discipline over motivation, and this is the best way for me to do it because after these 75 days, going through all these rules for 3 months almost, or 2.5 months, why would I give up then? I put in all this hard work. I might as well keep going. On top of the obvious physical goals and the mental goal of teaching myself discipline over motivation, I do have some other personal goals that I'd like to aim for while doing this challenge. I have a bad habit of picking my face. As you can see, I have a few spots over here that I have messed with, and it's not that big of a deal, but it does bother me, and I know it's better for my face for me to just leave it alone. So one of my personal goals for 75 hard is to also quit picking my face. It's also like a New Year's resolution, so a 2 in 1. I also want to stay consistent with YouTube, so I want to keep posting 2 videos a week, maybe even more if I'm feeling like it, but minimum 2 videos a week on YouTube. I also want to start posting more on TikTok. I used to post on TikTok a lot, and then I kind of ditched it when I started YouTube. So I need to get back to it a little bit more. I also want to start going to church at least one Sunday a month, me and my boyfriend. Obviously, he doesn't have to come with me, but I know that he most likely will. He also enjoys going to church. I used to go to church every Sunday growing up, or every Sunday I was with my dad's parents, and I just haven't been going the last few years as consistently as I should or I want to. And I know religion is not everybody's thing, or Christianity may not be your thing. Perfectly fine. I don't judge. You can believe what you want to believe. We can still get along. We don't have to see eye to eye with everything. My other personal goal is to make the dean's list. I am currently enrolled in college, and I would love to make it on the dean's list on top of all these other goals, or along with all these other goals. So these are kind of not only 75 hard goals, but New Year's resolutions, new habits that I want to bring into my life moving forward. That's a big part of why I'm doing the 75 hard, is because I want to start all of these habits for these 75 days and keep them with me moving forward. Make it into a lifestyle, a routine, something that I do all the time. So, content wise, during the 75 hard, I do plan to vlog once or twice a week. I'd like to integrate other types of videos still, whatever I may have time for, whether it's a random makeup video or a routine video, a morning or night routine, just a random sit down video. I do want to have different types of content still, but it will be easiest for me to just vlog because I will have so many things going on already. But I will be posting 2 videos a week, every week, throughout the 75 hard challenge. So there are times it probably will just be 2 vlogs a week, but hopefully you enjoy the new content that's coming because I expect to keep a lot of these things in my content afterwards as well. It just won't be as hardcore, as strict, and definitely not 2 workouts every day after the 75 hard ends. There will be at least one rest day a week. And then, as far as the progress pictures go for the 75 hard, I've decided that I'm just going to show my final picture, my day 1 and my day 75 photos on the last day in a recap video once I've completed the full 75 days. I was debating for a while at first on if I wanted to give occasional updates, But I think in order to make my final thoughts video to show the full effect, I need to save the progress pictures for the very end. However, hopefully after the first few weeks, you'll be able to see slight differences without me even showing the progress pictures. I know that this challenge is very intense mentally, physically. It's a lot for someone to take on, but I think that this is the best time for me to do it. I'm young, I'm 19 years old, in my prime, and this is the best time for me to make these habits, these changes in my life. I have a whole life ahead of me, and I want to have a healthy life moving forward, a healthy lifestyle. I think one of the biggest struggles, besides pushing through and working out whenever I'm super sore and tired, is also just going to be the diet. Not necessarily eating healthier and eating cleaner, but it just requires a lot more cooking on me and my boyfriend's end. So we'll most likely be meal prepping. I've already started meal planning for whenever January begins. I'm recording this 2 days before we start the 75 hard, but by the time you see it, we'll probably already be a week and maybe even two. I have a lot of Christmas videos and travel videos to get out still. But I'm super excited to take you all along the journey with me. If you have any other questions about the 75 hard or things that I'm going to be doing during this, feel free to ask them in the comments below. I just wanted to announce it. I'm very excited for it. I am a little nervous, but I know it'll be great. So I'm mostly excited. My nerves have kind of passed at this point, and I'm just ready to get started, honestly. But I will say I have been partaking in the sweets hardcore because I know it's approaching. I will be vlogging my very first day of the 75 hard. I'm actually off of work still that day. Thank goodness, New Year's Day. I expect the first week to be a little challenging. I know it'll bring lots of good content. I'm going to be very real about the whole thing. I know there's going to be ups and downs. I know not everybody makes it through the 75 days, but I am determined to push through and make the whole challenge. I've already set my mind to it, and there's no changing it. Luckily, my boyfriend is very sweet and he'll be doing the challenge with me. I'm not forcing him. He does want to do it. He's also very excited. It's just a plus. It's nice to have someone to do it alongside of you. I'm also not sure if I mentioned this, but for the reading, you have to read 10 pages of a book every single day, but it also has to be a nonfiction book. It can't be a fiction book, which makes it a little bit more of a challenge, but it is good for your mind. Keep your mind activated, retain new knowledge. It's always a great thing to keep learning. I'm also in school, so I'll be learning anyways, but I'm not going to count reading from textbooks for classes as my 10 pages because that just seems unfair. That seems like cheating, you know? I'm also going to, this is kind of random, but I'm also going to start hair oiling on January 1st when we start the 75 hard. I've heard a lot about oiling your hair to make it thicker, to promote hair growth, and I wouldn't say that I necessarily need to do it, but I wouldn't mind having thicker hair. So I already got the oil and a scalp massager. So I'm going to start doing that on January 1st. So throughout the challenge, I can also see if I see any results with my hair, well, throughout the whole year. But the emphasis is on the challenge because 75 days is actually quite a long time. From January 1st to March 15th. Kind of a long time, kind of not. I feel like time's been flying lately, so maybe it won't feel like that long once we're actually in the challenge. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're excited for all the new content to come with the 75 hard and the new year. I hope you all have a happy new year if this is posted afterwards. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!